Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. We are at a very big moment for our campaign. This is the moment that everything has been building up to. We have 2 more steps in our long-term plan, at which point we have no more plan. We're pretty much done at that point. We just have to defeat the Mongols. So, what are the 2 steps? Well, the first step is that we need to get this up to 50 development. I mean, when I say there's 2 steps, this first step has 2 parts, but stick with it. It'll make sense why I've said 2 steps. So we need to get this and this to hit 50 development. And then we're going to remove our health bonuses here. And we're going to deal with succession. That's all step 1. That's going to allow us to then hold this land down here. And then we can get the Backwater bonus on. Step 2, get the Byzantine Empire back. And press the Restore the Roman Empire button with the hard settings on. That is then going to allow us to spawn the Mongol invasion, and hopefully they are going to beat up this guy and take all of his land, and then we can have us versus the Mongols. We're going to absolutely crush them, but we can have an enemy that is actually somewhat threatening to us on our borders. And I guess the only thing we have to decide is whether we're going to let them attack us or whether we're going to attack them. Anyway, that's the plan. In terms of other things, somebody has suggested that we need the genetic trait Fecund. Now, it is a little late in the game for any genetic trait because we don't really have that many generations in our plan. But the reason for this is that we're going to have a lot more house members, right? Living house members if you take this trait. Because you get fertility, you get life expectancy, you get years of fertility. All of this leads to you have more living house members. I just want to point out something with administrative. Living house members doesn't matter that much. It is a factor in how powerful your house is, right? But it's not the main factor. Let's have a look at us. Living house members gets us 500 towards our house strength, which would put us, just by itself, 3rd. Right, in terms of powerful families. However, number of held governorships is 5,366, which is just absurd. Like, that is by far the biggest factor. So really, all that matters is number of held governorships, and as long as you have enough people you can give governorships to, so if I do something like not a ruler, adult, male, and then we'll change the dynasty to Hexavulus. So we have 40 people who potentially we could give stuff to. In reality, we don't actually have 40 because we have people like this who's a monk, so they're not somebody who we could... actually, I think we have even more because I'm only looking at top realm. But anyway, you get the idea. So he's a monk, so we couldn't give him land, but we have potentially around 40 people who we can give land to right now, and that we can increase this number in here with, right? The number of held governorships. So as long as you have enough people to give governorships to, you can always make yourself more powerful. And it's even the same if you go down a little bit. If we look at the Abbasids, who have, I believe, 100 more living members than we do. So we have 173 living members. They have 271, so pretty much 100 more. They have about 300 more living house member points, but their biggest thing is still number of held governorships. It is by far the number 1 factor for how strong your house is. So it's just worth pointing out. Obviously, having a lot of living members is good, and it helps when you're on the lower end of things. I think if you were down here, living house members would count a lot more because you'd be able to push yourself up the ranks a little bit with it. But once you get power, getting more powers, or like getting more power through governorships is the best way to increase the number, I think. Anyway, we are of course at absurd numbers, it's worth pointing out, because obviously all of our numbers are absurd at the top. Like, especially as I think we realized last time, influence is inherited. So literally we have infinite influence forever, effectively, because we've got, you know, more than we could ever use. So yeah, anyway, but at lower numbers I can see how it would make sense. Like, if we had done that right at the start, I could see how at this point we would have a benefit. But where we are now, I don't think there's that much of a benefit. Anyway, let's do what we need to do. We're going to hold an activity, which is going to start in 3 months. We're then going to head back here. We'll probably hold an inspection over to Metzovo again, increase its development, head back here, and then I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah. Oh, we're also building in these two still, which is not new info. But anyway, cool. New house members gained appointments. Cool. Cool. Yeah, at this point also house members is a very like loose term. Sure, they're house members, but they're not really related to us at any like in any way at this point. They're so off to the side that is that my vassal? Neither of them are my vassal. Okay, cool. But yeah, they're so off to the side and so far down the family tree that yeah, they're only really related to us in name at this point. Hey, she got a level 4 governor thing. Wait, don't we only have a level 3 one? How would I know? I can't look at her governor trait because it's somewhere further down the list. Alright then. But yeah, she got a really good education, which means that she's now giving us even more stewardship, which means we're making even more money. It's really quite very good. That was almost a sentence. I lost influential eunuch, which makes my stewardship drop by 2, which is not ideal. Although our wife did just increase in stewardship, so it all kind of evens out. Yeah, so gain some more renown. Is this ever going to start? Oh, in 3 days. Wonderful. No stone unturned didn't apply because it's already applied when we arrived, I believe. Or it had applied much earlier. I can get household efforts for 5 years, gets direct vassal opinion. People are converting to my culture. That's alright. I'll say we'll talk about this later. Don't appear to be getting many exciting events here. Disaster strikes, we will fight thirst, which will increase our prestige. None of these are the events I'm looking for, but that's fine. Hey, new learning perk. Let's grab ourselves Faithful. We can switch out of this in like a year, right? In October. Oh, so actually in like a couple of months. Wonderful. Cool. And now we wait a little bit. Ooh. So I think this one's now done, right? Yeah, we've now finished that one. Perfect. So it's now just Paris we're yeah, just Paris we're building in. No stone unturned activated because we hit the next phase. I can get legendary host for 10 years. Legendary feast. Increased legend spread chance. That's what we're after. And we'll finish the feast. Yeah, we were maxed on legendary reveler, right? Yes. But we get great banquet here, which increases development growth. Great. That's all good. And now we get to head back again. We didn't happen to have any more oh, wait. Someone tried to murder me, but that's okay. Customize route. We have another thing that we can go to. Shrine. There we go. I forgot we could go to that shrine as well. So we'll go to that on the way out. I can upgrade my legend. How many are we at? 300. How long till I can complete it? 14 months. I mean, we do have a lot of legend spread. We could let this one go. I guess I'll just increase its quality and let this one go, because, I mean, although it costs us money, I mean, what else am I using the money for? Pretty much nothing. Ooh. African expansion into this duchy. So we've actually expanded even further. This is our grandson going crazy and continuing to expand. Right. Let's head down here. Grab ourselves an extra 150 learning lifestyle experience. And we'll make our way back. Not that we really need the learning lifestyle experience, but we might as well grab it given we're right next to it. I'll progress our trip back by 3 days. We will increase our cultural acceptance with the leaks. We will continue getting people to join our legend. I'll get more opinion. Right, and then we've arrived home. Great. So we should now be at a point where I can pivot off of this, right? Yes. So we now want to go in here and grab ourselves probably an extra stewardship. I just need to decide how I want it. Probably this one. And then we can go down Voyager here. Right. Hire agents. Sure, I'll do that. That helps us with hostile schemes if we want to do any. Right. And then over here, development is now 50. How fast is that going up, by the way? We're up 3.5. So actually it's slowed down right as it hit there. That's at 46. So we want to head over to this one. We can. I can't hold another one here. Once every 5 years. Yeah, so I actually don't want to do an inspection. Because we don't want to inspect any of... Or we don't want to inspect that holding. Unless we want to go to this one, which is the other one that can have increased development. That might need increased development. Yeah, it doesn't have a ton of base development, so I guess we could go over there. Right. Gonna head here and do one more trip. With a survey intent. Let's go. Neighboring ruler lost against my vassal in a sheikdom war. So that's for that bit of land there. Great, so we're continuing to expand. Moonlight Confessions. We can gain ourselves some extra intrigue, which we will do. Right. So our intrigue keeps going up. We have finished the castle in Paris, which now means that we have a ton of extra building slots as well. Let's upgrade our watermills first and foremost, because that makes building cheaper. And quicker, I think, but might just be cheaper. I always forget which one it does. That's fine. Right. We'll take a detour around the ant path. You can transfer Languedoc to France. That seems sensible, yeah. I'll do that. Right. We've arrived. 29 days till this begins. Great. I think we constantly, by the way, arrive earlier than the game expects for these, which is why we have to wait. Because I think it chooses a start time, and then, yeah, like you can arrive quicker than that. So that's why I think we have to wait on all of these. I could be wrong though. Hey, we got investing in development, which gives us flat development plus some more percentage. Let's do this. Now we get to sit here. We've lost success chance. We gain success chance. We hire guards. We gain success chance. Great. And even more renown via legitimacy. We want to choose this one, which gives us even more development. I'm not going to read your poem. Oh, actually unpause the game. That helps a lot with moving time forward. We want to go for... Actually, doesn't matter what we go for here. Oh, invest for guild. Yes, it does. Further increases development. And then wait a little bit more. Wonderful. We got even more development increased. We got the same inspected taxes that we got before as well. I guess it's the development growth in our capital that we missed when we did the overseer one. Anyway. That's all alright, and now we get to head back. What is our development in our capital, by the way? 82. Pretty good. Cool. Wonderful war that just popped up and then disappeared within seconds. I guess it said the new target or the new war target is us, and then they invalidated it. You know, the event that we get where it's like, this person is now inherited, and they're now the new... I'm going to destroy the arm of St. George that we just got as well. Yeah, but it's going to be like a new person just inherited it. Do you want to continue attacking them, and the new person is us? They'll be like, no, I think I'll pass on that war actually. Anyway, gain some more renown. We're now back. Right. Continue chilling for a second. What's our development like? 46, 40. How long is it going to take you? 19 months to convert Jerusalem. Right. So, Now we're kind of chilling until we got something else we can do. I guess I could do a hike or something in that province. That would probably be good, right? Yeah. That would probably be good. Have we got anything else I can build in here that's like really good? Oh, I can get windmills. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Yeah. Just think of what the buff is. It's like, let me go in here. Inspection, focus, improved development, hampering corruption, no stone unturned. Yeah, so we still have no stone unturned here for another 7 years. So we're not going to get the benefit again. Yeah, so there's no real reason in holding anything that isn't going to get us more development in that holding. Feast would be good if we could do it, but we can't. We can't do another tournament because it would tell us if we could. Yeah, I think we're kind of out of things to do on that, like on that path. We could check in with our vassals. We'll just do a quick check-in on the, where are we? Direct vassals. Oh, new heir. Cool. That's all fine. So, direct vassals. Oh, I should reset to default. Direct vassals who are feudal. We have 3. How did Wales become feudal again? I already unfeudaled Wales. Alright. Let's sort them out. White Russ still can't get them to be our to be administrative. Let's offer you some stuff, Nitra. See if you say yes. They said yes. Great. Yeah, I'll pay you money. That's absolutely fine. And then it's just you. What war are you in? You're in a new war? It's actually a different war than last time. Also, how did Wales get out of admin? What's their succession law? Saxon elective? It's probably that they elect somebody who isn't admin? Or who already holds land who isn't admin? That must be it. Yeah. Like, if they elect somebody who is feudal, then they stay feudal? Because it's elective? Wait a second, how can it be elective? Is it... The title fundamentally isn't elective. Or, sorry, the title should be administrative, right? Yes, that should be appointment succession, but it's still under Saxon succession. Yeah, that's the problem. The succession law is broken. It's the wrong succession law. Huh. Interesting. Huh. So you can still have Saxon succession on the holding, rather than having normal administrative succession on the holding. Very odd. I'm trying to think if there's any reason why you would want that. I guess it means that you could, in theory, avoid having to do a proper election where everyone gets to vote. Like, you can make it, you could basically make it so that you're, sorry, I was thinking of 2 things at once. Yeah, you could basically make it so your family are the only people allowed to vote, and then you could keep the title even though it should go through admin succession. Yeah, I guess you could do that. Right, so let's grant you a little vassal here. Right. Clear those out. That's fine, it was just telling me I could do what I just did. And... right. Continue chilling. So development levels like 47, 40. We're getting there. Definitely getting there. None of these. All the house members gaining appointments. We can transfer this person to Bulgaria. That's quite a large bit of land. Them of Bulgaria. Yeah, I guess it should probably be under Bulgaria. That does make sense. We'll settle our legend. How many does it spread to? 500 baronies. Wow. That is spreading. Wait, is that capped? That looks capped to me at 500. Let's see. Neither of these matter. I'll just pick one. Neither of those do anything for us, basically. One makes our traveling safer, which doesn't matter because our traveling is as safe as it can be. And then the other one makes mercenaries cheaper, and we're never going to hire mercenaries. And even if we do, it's not going to be the cost that makes us not hire them. So, yeah, we're fine there. Inherited a whole capitanate. Alright then. Wait, I want to do this. Egypt holds land in here. Eastern Desert. Eastern Desert has a vassal in here. Could give it all to you. Could give it all to this Greek person. Let's see if they're... Oh, there you go. You're Nubian. You can have... that. Great. And then we are... Are we still one over? I don't think so. I think we're fine. Yeah. Unless we pick... Did we get a them as well? We should hold these, which we do. Yeah, the them of Demot. Them of Demot should be part of Demot, which doesn't exist for us currently. You should have that. There we go. Great. Right. Yeah, we'll transfer you back to Nubia. Great. Over here. And that's all fine. Right. Yeah, that's definitely capped at 500. So it only lets you go up to 500 for increasing your legend? Oh, it's kind of a little bit rubbish, isn't it? I guess your legend's probably spread quite a way if it's, yeah. If it's on 500. So it's spread basically this far, but yeah. It's definitely not worth it. Like, if the money was any... Oh, also, apparently we can just complete it right now. Despite it not telling me I can complete it at the top, like it usually does. Alright, well, I guess I'll complete it. Cool. But yeah, definitely doesn't seem worth it. Anything new in here that we want? Nope, they're all horses. We don't need horses. Well, we'll evangelize to the realm. Pretty much everywhere is Orthodox, except for these new bits down here, so I'm assuming that they're going to be the bits that convert. Yeah, so I assume that converted. It's probably going to get rid of some of these. Clear grounds for legendary building. Do we have anywhere where we could clear grounds? I guess I could clear ground... Well, I guess these both already have a special building. I don't suppose I can clear grounds in those buildings? Minuf. Where's Minuf? Oh, this one. Yeah, that seems fine. Clear the grounds. Legendary Shrine. Will increase life expectancy by another 5 years, but it's not a huge deal. And then this one is commission a legend artifact, which we'll do just so we can get another one. It's the same artifact as last time. There you go. Diplomacy and learning. It's the exact same one as the previous one, and the same one as the one that we got before that. We're just creating it because it gets the decision to go away. Ah, it looked like we got rid of some people up here, judging by the name of the faction that just disappeared. Yeah, so we only have like 5 holdings that aren't our religion, I'm assuming. Yeah, so not an awful lot. Right. What's our development like? We are now at 41, 47. Getting there. Got some more renowned by legitimacy. Right. This has actually been a very stable nation over here. Like, surprisingly stable. I'm gonna put... yeah, I guess I'll put my nephew in there for right now. Increase our marshal up even further, so it's now at 60. But yeah, like, this nation has been surprisingly stable. Although I may be jinxing it. But yeah, they're in a lot of expansion wars and a few holy wars, but they're not really falling apart. I don't have a legend, so what did I just get someone to promote? Not sure. Is there any legends I can inherit, by the way? No. Okay. Thought it was worth having a look. Alright then. No more legends. My hook on somebody is expired. He was in prison. Just double checked it wasn't ours. That would have been bad, having somebody still in our prison. Right, continue upgrading our windmills. House is gaining more and more military victories all over the place. Can we finally get... Oh, sap me again. Wait a second. Do you have the same succession law? You have Confederate partition still on the holding. Oh, wait, yeah. I don't know. Wait, yeah, you should... I don't know how you're getting out of feudal. What was your succession like? It's factions! Oh, that's a much easier answer, actually. It's factions, right? Wales, is it a faction as well? It was factions. It wasn't Saxon, it was factions. Ah. So factions can put feudal in charge of things that are admin. That's weird. You want a weak hook on me? Really? Yeah, okay, your sacrifice won't be forgotten. Here's the thing, though. Pause, 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 pause. Press the pause button, game. There we go. Yeah, no, I can't let somebody with a hook on me be, Yeah. Oh, I can't do this because you have a hook on me, right? No, because it's under siege. It's only strong hooks that stop you doing hostile actions, right? What's under siege? How can you have something under siege? You're not at war. Yeah, nothing's under siege. Unless if I zoom in, are there any sieges going on? That's not sat me. No. Just looking for armies. This is why I can't revoke a title. This? Who are you? No, stop your war. I can't ask him to stop his work because he's not my vassal. Okay. I'll figure this one out. Retract vassal. Yep, you're gonna give me that vassal. Cool. You're now gonna give me your entire Capitanate. I figured it out. There we go. Figured out exactly what I need to do. You need to give me... Oh, you need to be admin. Let's get that sorted. Also, who holds land underneath that? All sorts. Okay. You're going to give me your title. No, actually, well, I don't really know which one you're going to give me. Give me this title. I can't ask for that because it's under siege. Give me Novgorod. Don't worry, you'll like me in a second. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Ecumenical Patriarch. He likes me more. Right. You are now in charge of Sapmi. Great. Also, probably desire that vassal. Great. That's that sorted. Now, I hold Novgorod. Novgorod is de jure part of Novgorod, which we don't oh no, we do currently have, so I'm gonna... You're not admin, you're tribal, I see. I'm gonna grant you this then. Right. Wonderful. Hopefully you can stop being tribal soon. Right. That's that sorted. That's that sorted. Transfer someone over to Finland. Great. Now I don't have somebody with a hook on me. That was the only reason I did all that, was to stop somebody having a hook on me. Or, I mean, they have a hook on me, but they can't use it in the same way. Like, they can't push themselves on my council as far as I'm aware. If they do, I'm just gonna, like, murder them, but... You know, I thought I'd try taking their titles first. Right. That's that sorted. This person has asked that I don't give this person Sapmi. Do not question my orders again. That was enough for him to not question my orders. Great. We'll repair this elk hide. I did just repair that, right? Yeah, I did. Legendary Shrine has now finished. So we have yet another Legendary Shrine, so we're making even more Zealot tax contribution. Can I find a... Actually, it's fairly easy to do this. What I was asking... The question I was asking never finished. I'm going to say, can I find a Zealot and find out how much they're paying me? My answer is yes. Yes, I can. So should they not be paying me 10% more for... Ah, there we go. 70% from domain. Yes. Oh, yeah, I've looked at this before. Contribution is weird, right? Because you would expect it to increase things by 10%, but it increases the... Like... So there's 10% that you get, and then it increases the amount of that... Like, it increases that... Like, it's 70% of 10%. Or something like that. So it's a lower amount than you would expect, which is how it adds up to 45%. But yes, okay. So it does make them pay me a little bit more. It makes them pay me 35% more. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not huge numbers that we're talking about, but add them all up and it probably adds up to a reasonable number. Cool. Right, development. 41, 47. When can we do... I guess we can't do our next inspection for like another year. I kind of expect that another one of these things would become available to do, but anyway. Hey, we finished our culture conversion in Jerusalem. Do I want to put this guy back on increasing development? I might want to stick him here and increase development. Yeah, let's do that. Here, I can host an inspection. Great! I can't go here. So I must have been there, so I must have to wait a year for that. That's fine. Because I also can't go to Cephalonia. So I must have gone there 4 years ago. Great. Jerusalem. We can now upgrade the castle here. And we can upgrade the city here. Wait, my cities can upgrade to level 4? Did I know this? Do I have any cities that aren't level 4? And I assume my castles... Wait, my castles can upgrade to level 4. As can my cities. Oh. Wait, but this one can't. Wait, that's Dalik. That's Dalik. So, oh, those are both cities. I see. Yeah, so my cities can go to level 4. That's due to... Oh, it's also... Oh, that's not... That's Leak again. Yeah. But yeah, that's due to our Republican tradition, right? That means that we can go one higher than tech allows you. Yeah, I forgot about that. So we can actually go up on all of these. Yeah. That's a huge amount of building. And that's not Dalik. Cool. So, we're about to make a lot more. Like a significant amount more money. Gain more renown. What's this? Grand tournament? It is worth doing a grand tournament. And we want to hold a grand... That's not my domain, but I can hold it in Agrafa, which will increase development in my lowest developed holding. But I think you get benefits for holding this as well. We have archery. We're going to have a horse race. We're not going to have jousting because that ends up with people being dead. Also, the terrain's wrong, apparently. And we're going to have recital. Why are we doing these three? Because they don't have multiple rounds. So they're nice and quick. My champion's going to be my champion. We're going to pay a lot for this. And we can't participate, so that's fine. Yeah, let's go. This is also our only way that we can increase our falconer experience. Because... we can get it via the tourney ground one. And we can't go on hunts anymore. So, yeah. The only way we can get any falconer experience. Increased our cultural acceptance of leaks, which is still at 100%, but we did it anyway. Let's grab ourselves mercenary contracts. I'll pay to make my night better, I guess. That's alright. And then, at some point, we'll, get back to moving. Traveling traders. And create an alliance with this person? I don't think so. I think I'll get him to pay me some money. So I can continue to hoard it. Great. Yeah, so Tourney Grounds is the one that allows us to get Falconer experience, so that's the one that we want to pay attention to here. Everything else doesn't really matter. I guess Artisan Quarters is kind of cool, so we can test whether we can get the 1 prowess increase when it tells us it's 2 again. 25 days left. More eminent guests arriving, which just increases our prestige, which is now lower than our income again, or lower than our treasury, I guess I should say. 3 months till it begins, and these are open. Aha! Falconer trait experience, exactly what I asked for. How much do we need? I think you need 100 to get to this. Wait, no, you need 50, but it says we're at 78. No, current level 1 is 50 trait. Yeah, so this must be 100 that we need, so that's going to get us a little bit away, but still a little bit closer than we are currently. I can't participate in anything. No, because I'm infirm. I can lead armies, but I can't participate in a small recital. Very weird. Anyway. Artisan's Quarters. Get Fine Bracer. Is this only for the tournament? I think it might only be for... Well... No, this I guess is permanent. This will take 1 prowess. What's our prowess right now? 1. Oh, it's the difference between 0 and 1, I guess. A lordless warrior has appeared at my grand tournament. I lost my tutor, which means my grandson is now dead. He died of old age at 69. Weak. Yeah. Wouldn't see us dying of old age, ever. Our other grandson is also just about to die. Oh no. Oh, we have a new court tutor. We have any new artificers? No. Right. Back to this. Go to Tourney Grounds. We're going to increase our glory for all of our accolades and acclaimed knights. Artisan Quarters in 7 days. Let's go. Sure, I'll buy another Fine Bracer. Did that increase it up again? Nope, it looks like you cannot stack that bonus. Alright. We say accusations are not but malice and lies. We discovered men-at-arms fascination. That was quick. Trebuchet? Wait, how many? This gives me an extra one, right? Yeah. Good trebuchets. 5 years. Oh, that is quick. Also need a new marshal, apparently. Gonna be Denmark. He's my Denmark-shul. Ah, that one wasn't good. It was almost good, but not quite. Right, so we now increase the size of both of them. Don't think it applies to thematic armies, but we'll check. Game didn't crash? Didn't crash. I don't know whether it increased the size of these ones, but they are larger, so... Cool. Increase the size of that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. Great. Now we're going to go back to your armies and the game will run better. This one, repair it. Finished all of our bustling metropolises, which now means nothing, apparently. Apparently it doesn't mean that I can build anything else. Oh. Well, that's surprising. But it will make all of our holdings make us more money. Oh, this one got an extra building slot. It seems to be when it it seems to be once you do certain things, it recalculates how many building slots you can have, which ends up with you gaining significantly more than you would think. Right, let's go stables again. Awesome. So these are now the 3 we're building in. Close that. Go back in here. 5 days till it begins. Right. Hey, my champion has actually qualified to this one. That's incredible. Right. Now we chill here. This person dropped some stuff on us, so we got him chucked out. That seems fair to me. 6 days till it ends. Court Poet is dead. One last knock. Who wins? And... oh, that doesn't look good. Praxia was not in the top 3. Oh well. At least they get Archer. That's cool. Tourney grounds. I'm not going to tell everyone that there's a woman in the tournament. Mainly because there already is. That would be our Shield Maiden. It'd be very odd for us to submit a Shield Maiden and be like, there's a woman in the tournament. It's like, yeah, we know. You submitted her. Right, wait, what did we inherit? Bits of France and bits of this. Did we inherit Barcelona? We did. Barcelona apparently is French. Alright, you can have Barcelona. We also inherited this? No? We just have land in there. Well, you can now have all of your land back that should be yours. There we go. Seems good to me. And now we're back at the amount that we should have. Do we have any more duchies that we shouldn't have? No. Great. Oh yeah, while we're here, any of these... oh no, they're all my religion now. Just need to find somebody who's in a sort of in the struggle. No, that is going up by 1 per year pretty consistently. I think there's 0 people in the struggle now, basically, right? Involved. Yeah, there are 0 people involved in the struggle, yet it still exists. There are 0 people struggling in the struggle, which still exists. Alright, so that is going to go up by 1 per year, which means it will end about 100 years after the game ends. Seems good. Artisan's quarters. And give our house thing a little ribbon. Yeah, I'll put a ribbon on our house banner. That seems good. Right. Vassals are losing land. Anything in here? We can transfer Karelia to Finland. Sure. Sounds great. I will do that. Tourney grounds. I'm not going to recruit this person. I could support him though and gain 1 diplomacy temporarily. Sure, sounds good. And now... oh, what's that? Neighbours' war resolved and we built some small stables. Ah. Well, I can upgrade the stables. And then... back in here. Horse race time. Eupraxia did not qualify. Uh-huh. Well, that's definitely going to hurt her in terms of her chances of winning. Right. Another 15 days. We're here to watch, not flirt. We're charm resistant. 5 days left. Not far to go. And we've lost our court chronicler. Yes, I need new people in these positions. Court chronicler is going to be this vassal. Court poet is going to be that courtier. Wonderful. Clear those out. Back to the race. Somebody won? Yes. Yes, they did. Wonderful. Tourney grounds. I'm going to make this person well proclaimed, I guess. Sure. 17 days till we need to do something with that one. just about ready to go on our last inspection that we need of Metzovo. This is at 42 development now. Getting there. There is disease, but not in our capital, but inland that we'll walk through on the way back. Horse pens are done in here, so we can get more horses. Increasing our travel speed even further. Back in here, tourney grounds. I'm not going to cheat, mainly because there's no real benefit to me of cheating. And now, my champion did not qualify for the recital. Great. Yes. That's fine. Well, I mean, at least he qualified for something this time. Wasn't the recital, but it was something. Silver Arm has lost a rank, but it's not one of the real accolades. It's one of the inactive ones. It's this one. Yeah, all the active accolades are actually going up, which is good. Right. I'm just going to smile and nod here, opposed to making any decisions about that pop-up. 3 days, and the recital is ended. And someone, once again, has won. Well done, that person. Right. Now, 14 days left. Don't think we're able to go anywhere else, are we? Nope. It's concluded. We give a few words as the host. You also get the tourney goer buff, which is nice. And these guys get a couple of bonuses. Some people get some new items. We get bolstered garrison as well, which is nice. And QLR gained 1 development level. And we gained some renown. Cool. Choose that option so I don't have to do the event. What's this? Local arbitration. No, we'll wait till we're back in the capital for that one. Right. Hay barracks are finished. Also, we have now finished making windmills. Anything else I need in here? Maybe blacksmiths, but we can go back to increasing the manor houses. And then here we can get some more upgrades to the horses. Great. The artifact is mine. It's not degraded. Doesn't even need repaired yet. Right. We're back. Great. And now it's time for us to head out again on an inspection of Agrafa, which we are now able to go to. We'll go full stuff there. Survey intent. Let's go. We're also going to local arbitration where we're standing. Got inspired levies. Cool. This should be the last bit we need, right? Yeah, this is going to be the last bit we need. We got the Terma of this, which is part of Mogadishu, which doesn't exist, so we'll create it. I'm going to give that to Mogadishu. There we go. Wonderful. Back over here. We can transfer somebody to Mogadishu. Great. Wandering lifestyle perk. We can now grab Journey, which allows us to do the Monument Expedition activity, which is kind of cool. That's neat. And then that's it. Yeah, now we're just heading over. Okay, what's our travel speed now? Because we have so many buffs, I just want to see. 363% speed. It's nice. Pretty good. And we have now arrived. 25 days early. Right, neighboring rulers are winning wars. All of this is fine, clear that out. So let's say, is this the... yeah, horses can go up 1 more. Wonderful. So we'll get those 2 done. We want to improve the bureaucracy. Get hampering corruption, local arbitration. Doesn't really matter. And now we chill. I will allocate funds for this one, I guess. Increase the success chance. Got more random success chance increases. This one we choose increase development to increase the development. And we choose the same one here, so we do merchants, which gets us guilds, which gets us even more development, which is exactly what we wanted. And we wait a little bit, maybe one more event, or are we done? We're done. We didn't manage to finish it, but that's okay. Did get quite a lot of bits of development there. How close is it? It's fairly close. Oh yeah, also what's this one's development at? 43 now. Up by 9.9 per month. Could switch him on to the one that's at 50. Yeah, you know what? I am going to switch him on to that one, because I would like this one to be done. Cool. Please guide us safely through the hills. We'll pay for that one. I'll take the remove ill from traveling companion option. These are now finished, which now means actually our travel speed is 366 or 266, 366% faster than usual. Cool. Do that. We would have had an event, but we didn't because we're not at home. And we now arrive back. We can do something we haven't done before. Now that we're back. Oh, also we need to do all of these apparently. Hold mystical communion, yeah, definitely. Extort subject, sure. Sell trivial title, sure. Hold court, let's go. Serious business, I can get common touch. Get my steward to fix something. Yeah, steward fix it. Let's just choose the bottom option. We can get crop sharing for Paris and every realm county with 15 or fewer development. That's probably quite a lot of realm counties. We'll do that. Right. Cool. So, I said we're going to do something we hadn't done. Oh, actually, let's wait for... let's do two things first. Let's... yeah, see how many factions. We have no factions. Then, I'm going to get this, which is going to give me a bunch of bonuses and some learning lifestyle experience. You get extort subjects. I'll lose the prestige for that one. And then, thank you for some extra money. Right. And then, where are we? It's in here. We can do a monument expedition. It's quite nice. We can gain some extra bonuses like skill points and extra skill points based upon the special building that we visit. I think I'm going to visit... Oh, the legendary shrine at Agrafa. Ah, wonderful. We'll have scribes. Increases the chance that we get skill increases there. And then our goal is... knowledge hoarding? Sure. Cost me 1,000 gold to go on this expedition. I'll say I didn't see this guy murder anyone. And then I'll say that I did, and then I gain some intrigue. Wonderful. Or I think I said that somebody else murdered him, and I gained some intrigue, but that's alright. Increase our development growth in Paris. Increase cultural acceptance with leaks. Accusations are not but malice and lies. Again. And we make our way to Agrafa. Wonderful. What do we want to do with this one? We can gain a learning skill or a diplomacy skill. Sure, let's get a learning skill. That tends to lead into development type things, right? As I'm exploring, I overhear a conversation between two learned locals. It's never been easier to distribute alms since you organized the grounds. God will surely bless you. Gundold, one man says. I'm humbled, dear Ewan, that you are a most beloved and perceptive servant of the divine. I am merely doing my job as groundskeeper of the legendary shrine. I donate alms while you show me the grounds. I need you to distribute alms for me in the Byzantine Empire. Does that get us anything else? No. Servants are never timely. Please organize my court. So that's how they run things. We get inspired by organized alms, increasing zealot vassal tax even more. Let's increase the chance that I get a skill bonus. Alright. As a distant form of the majestic sight emerges, a sense of awe stirs as I approach. Nestled in tranquility, the legendary shrine is a sacred oasis that draws the faithful and the curious alike. It is a place of reflection and devotion, where rituals and prayers echo against the backdrop of time. This shrine offers solace and connection to the divine, serving as a bridge between the earthly and the ethereal. So I can make some notes, spend some time with my wife, or I'm here to be seen. I'll become friends with my wife, that's fine. Right. Poor Laurentios. Take pity upon poor Laurentios. A few coins is all I need, the man begs with a trembling voice. I used to design great things for Strategos Lantpert. Towers, manors, even castles. As my latest project in his name was finished, he stole the glory and banished me. Now I live in the shade of the legendary shrine, dreaming of the day I can build again. Increase our skill here. Or a chance of getting skills here. We can appoint him as a royal architect, or we can say be gone. Let's increase the chance I gain a skill, or an extra skill. Secrets have been exposed. A local myth purports that the bells of the legendary shrine ring with a melody heard only by those destined for greatness in the afterlife. The shifty-looking local guide claims, "Is it truth or my name isn't Gundold the Trustworthy? Come, let me show you. I just require a small fee. It's nothing for Basilius such as yourself." So there's a pretty high chance that we're going to gain more percentage towards an extra skill. I can maybe get interesting insights for development growth. Maybe. It's a lot of high chance. I'll get the chance of an extra skill. 80% chance on conclusion. 85. I did not gain anything with my 85. I got 1 learning. Nice. Yeah, monument expeditions are pretty good, aren't they? They give you just a guaranteed skill point, depending on where you visit. Oh, we can vassalize someone? Yeah, sure, I'll vassalize you. You want some religious exemption? You can have that. And here's the thing about your religious exemption. I've taken it away. Then I've demanded that you convert religion. Nice. Then I'm gonna ask that you become administrative. Be right back. Nice. Clear those out. This person is now administrative. I'll get medicine collection. More people want to be my vassal? No? You don't want to be my vassal? You're at war. I see. Canum? You don't want to be my vassal? You were already bordering, so of course you don't want to be my vassal. Right. That's fine. What's development like over here? 49? Okay. It's going up by 11 per month. We're getting there. Could hold a chariot race. I'm not going to bother doing that right now. But we could do it. That is true. I just don't want to be locked into doing that right now. Oh, they're now considered a powerful family. Oh, how many living members do you have? They have 54. See, I think for when you're kind of down a little bit, it does make a difference having some living members, but still, the number of held governorships is still a big percentage. But yeah, I guess when you're in lower numbers, it makes more of a difference. Yeah, sure, I'll choose that. We can transfer Pisa to Italy. That seems sensible, yeah. That was probably his vassal. Right. Development. Okay. That will tell me actually in here how long it's going to take me. 6 months. Alright. We'll wait our 6 months. Actually, you know what? Because that's going to take 6 months, right? What we could do is we could take off our health things now. Because it should all line up anyway. So let's do that. Let's take off our health things now. So first of all, we're taking off that book back here. We're going to replace it with stewardship book. There we go. So that's step number 1. What else do we need to get rid of? That's already moved our health to poor, by the way. Pedestal item, the Hexavulus Elixir of Mortality. Which currently is not actually out. Oh no, there it is. Right. We'll put the Sandals of Jesus out there, which will increase Zealot attacks again. We're then going to get rid of the 2 decorated dragon figurines. So, take those off. And instead, we're going to put in the main taxes 1%. And prize necklace. Prize necklace. Increase our fertility, I guess. Cool. So now our health is poor. So we should end up dying soon, you would think. Maybe. We're getting close to the point where we're dying. Right. Here, we can upgrade the trade port. That's the only thing we're upgrading currently. Paris. Sure, I'll buy abundant flora. Anyone asks us for any amount of money, we just say yes right now. So that is definitely going to hit 50 before we die. We've lost our cupbearer. I need a new one of those. New cupbearer is... Let's see. It's you. Cool. Right. Now we just wait for our health to drop. Okay, new wandering lifestyle perk. You get finally there. Point of interest makes us lose stress and gain prestige, or gives us 30% rewards for going to points of interest. Neither of which matter. But none of this matters. So, we'll just keep getting them. Right. Now we continue waiting. Oh, I'll be dead within a year. Wonderful. That was actually incredibly quick. We're still going to be good, right? Yeah, 3 months. Yeah, we're going to be good. So, next step, because we'll do this all in this one episode. Next step is I'm going to save. Why? Well, in case we mess things up. Because if we mess things up pretty badly, we're going to need somewhere to go back to. So let's do a save here. So step number 1, save. The conditions for reloading a save are if I mess something up truly, truly badly, like if I do something that is incorrect. For instance, if I don't click designate heir and instead click favorite child, we will reload in that case. The second reason that we might reload is if we cannot get rid of the backwater penalty anyway. If we can't get rid of the backwater penalty and we need another another condition, we'll reload, right? When we'll come back to this. As in, we'll come back to this point and we'll get whatever condition it is, assuming that we have the money and the resources to do it. Those are basically the 2 conditions. Extreme mess up, or or it's extreme mess up, or we're missing a condition. There is a third one that I thought up. If the AI makes the Roman Empire. That's our other reload, right? Those are our 3 reload conditions. If we just simply are struggling to get in charge of the Empire, that's fine. That doesn't bother me at all. That's like an accepted issue. Other issues are issues that's accepted. So, we need 2 successors. We need whoever is going to hold this bit of land in here And I guess we could give them more land as well. We could, in theory, give them, like, Jerusalem and Venice. And in fact, we could only hold Constantinople, plus that stuff, which might be a good idea. And then we need a successor who's going to hold this land. What are we looking for our 2 successors? Well, the successor who's going to hold this land, what we want them to do... Also, I just realized that successor might be able to do the Backwater thing. If the successor does the Backwater event, I will also reload to this point. Okay. So we have 4 conditions where we might reload. We need somebody who's going to hold this land. Alright, let's first of all just wait till this gets to where it needs to get to. Then we'll find our successors. The successor for the Byzantine Empire, we have 2 conditions. They are not to have level 5 prestige, ideally as low amount of prestige as possible. And we probably want them to have pretty low intrigue, so we can murder them. Then the person who's going to get this land should also have high intrigue. That works for me. Right. 96. You can come visit me. And... just wait another second or 2. We are now at... 100, right? Nope. There we go. Now, you're at 50 development. Perfect. I'm going to switch you onto this one for now. Right. Let's find a successor for both of these things. Your neighbor is lost against your vassal for a duchy. Ooh. That does make our realm look quite nice. Well done, vassal. Right. Let's find ourselves some successors. Just working out how I'm going to do this. Let's clear this out. Reset to default. So, we are looking for... Actually, is there a... There might be a character finder in here. Yes, there is. Perfect. Can I close this? Nope. Alright. We're looking for living members of our house. Not a ruler. I do like how it's got a live status, though. I guess because you can show dead characters. We're looking for a Dalik. This isn't actually... No, this isn't a good search. This is a better search. We're looking for all. For members of... Or for adult members. Male, ideally. Of our house. Where are we? Of our dynasty. So we're looking for male Hexavulus people. I guess it could be... Let's just say all, actually. Because we worked out previously that we have enough influence limit that we can put whoever we want in charge. Also, if somebody's about to die, they may be a great person to put in charge. Yeah, your children are not Hexavulus, but that won't matter. Like, this person might be great. Their stats are god-awful. Like, Rosamund could be perfect as a temporary empress. She might just drop dead. Okay. Rosamund is our current candidate. Okay. Rosamund, you are going to be empress. Let's look for something else here. So, sum of all skills? Who have we got? I can't put an age filter on. But someone like you might be good. Leontius, are you related to us in some way? No, you're from the Tehert line, which isn't related to us at all. I would love somebody who's related to us. Could go for our granddaughter here, but the problem is, it's going to be more difficult for her to become in charge afterwards, right? That's the main problem. We're looking for somebody who it's going to be easy to put in charge of everything afterwards. So, actually, in this case, we are looking for a man. In this case, there we go. Your great grandson Alexios. All right, great grandson. by Farold, my... Okay. Grandchild of Farold, so he's on that line. So so which child was it? The second child by a Penno's line? Alright, alright. Youngest child there, but he is 22, a genius, good intrigue. I think we found our guy. So, Rosamund and Alexios. Let's start by thinking about this a little bit. I just need is order of operations. I'm actually going to do another save here now that we've worked out who these two are. Just so that we have another place we could come back to, which is maybe slightly better than the previous place. So, Alexios, you are going to be given Epirus and all of its lore titles. I was just thinking, I can't give him something like Jerusalem because that's not part of his holdings, right? Like, I don't think I can give him anything like that, right? I guess I could transfer counties. Yeah, I could transfer him Venice. Let's give him Venice. We're then going to transfer him Jerusalem. And we're going to transfer him that. And we're going to transfer him Giza. And we're going to transfer him Cairo. And we're going to transfer him Paris. And we're going to transfer him that. Right. So our stats have just taken a major decrease as well. So we lost a ton of bonuses. Alright, but we're down to one holding. So we have one holding. We have Andalusia. We have Balio, Tyrrhenia. We have Thrace. And that's it. Also, just to confirm, in case you were wondering, still cannot do this due to it being compromised, which we already knew. Right. So now, Alexios here. We go in here. And we... Where is it? Designate heir? Where's designate heir? Wait, can we not designate an heir? Is he too far away? He might be too far away. Right. Need to find somebody I know I can designate an heir on. Like you? Can I designate you my heir? No, wait. Do I have nobody? Wait, do I have nobody I can designate heir? Well, that would be a pretty bad problem if I have nobody I can designate as my heir. How would I even know who I can designate as heir? Because, yeah, it doesn't show up. If I go one down, can I designate you heir? I can choose favorite child. I don't think I can designate anyone as an heir. Wait, we might be screwed. I might have lived too long. Let me look this up. Designate heir CK3. Right. Designate heir. Huh. So, it seems to be suggesting it might only be close family. Do I have no close family? Huh. Wait. Do I have no close family? Let me see. There's a forum post. Why can't I designate my heir? Just trying to work here. Work out here. Well. Yeah. Doesn't seem like I can designate my heir. Let's see. So it says grandchildren should be fine. Can I designate you my heir? I can make you a favorite child, but that's not designate heir. Nice if I knew what menu it was in. Huh. Yeah, that's not ideal. Okay, what's our alternative? If I can't designate an heir, like, I assume I can't designate you. Let's just pick somebody who's actually in my court as well. No, so I can't designate you either. So what's our alternative here? Our alternative is that. Double check, I can't designate you heir. No. No. Okay. So our alternative is that Rosamund is not our heir. What we're going to do instead is we're going to pick an heir for the Byzantine Empire who is not our family. And then our heir would become... Well, who would our heir become then? Wait, who are you? So you're Hexavulus. Let's do some experimenting, as we may have to reload anyway. Who's the closest person in succession who isn't our family? Okay, we're going to have to scroll a little bit. There we go. It's this guy, Sardinia. You... I'm going to give... Wait, back a second. Sardinia? Oh, maybe I did. Oh, maybe I was in the right menu. I see. It might be... Oh, no, it was this guy. Right. So we're going to support his candidacy. Via... Is it promote? Is that what I'm looking at? No, it's promote scheme. Influence candidacy? That's it. There we go. Did the game just crash? No, it just took a really long time. I can't choose the Byzantine Empire. I can influence his candidacy for all sorts of things, but not the Byzantine Empire. Capitane of this. Wait, yeah, it's not an order either. Alright. Oh no, there we go. Byzantine Empire. Right. Influence candidacy? Is that because I have multiple empires right now? No, I only have one empire. That's fine. I just completely messed up. Because I found it and immediately left the screen, but that's okay. Right. Influence candidacy. It takes so long for it to open this now. Alright, so it was like here-ish. Wasn't as far down as Jazeera, right? Oh no, it must have been further. Wales, Arabia, Frisia, Alba, Pomerania. Okay, Germany. Was it under Germany? Under Africa, Croatia? There we go. It's under Croatia. So this, I'm going to contribute enough to put you in first place. Boom. So he's in first place. Who is our heir? So our heir now is David. Because David is our direct descendant. Alright. So he is our direct heir. He's also Serbian. For whatever reason. So. Hey, I'm going to need you to give me that title back. Alexios, I know you're really excited about gaining this title. I'm just going to take it back from you. If you don't mind. If you do mind, I'm going to reload. If you could give me that back, I'd really appreciate that. Right. There we go. Wait a second or two. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you, Alexios. I really appreciate you giving me that back. Could you give me all the other titles back as well, please? No. Okay, I'm going to reload. This is why we made the extra save. So, What we have to do is we have to put somebody who isn't in our family in charge of the Byzantine Empire, then grant our direct descendant via male line succession. I need to grant him all the titles I want to have. Him being Serbian doesn't matter because we can convert our culture by converting to local culture. That's fine. Right. So neither of you are actually important. So now we go down here via you to this guy. Now, can I grant him Epirus? Yes. Okay, to make things easier, I'm actually going to... Never mind, I was going to revoke some things, but you know what? You can have Epirus. There we go. We're then going to grant you... Oh, no, then we go transfer county. And we give you all sorts of things. So we give you Jerusalem. We now give you that. And that. And that. We may also potentially have to wait until the very last second to do this. Luckily, I believe you die on like a given day. Yeah, that's perfect. So we've given away all of our titles. So if things mess up, we may have to wait until the day before we're meant to die and then do things, but that's fine. Right. Now, we want to, for the Byzantine Empire, we want to pick somebody who's going to get this, who isn't a member of our family. So it can be anyone as long as they're not a member of our family. Like this guy, stats are not really that good. He's a drunkard. He's not a member of our family. You, my friend, you are my new candidate for the Byzantine Empire. It might seem a bit random, but you are it. So let's go in here and let's find the Byzantine Empire. There we go. Can't put enough to put him in first place. Right. So now, our great-grandson, David, is our player heir. And this guy is currently inheriting the empire. Right. And now, we wait. Actually, you know what we're going to do as well? You know it. We're going to do one more save. Just in case. So now we have a save after we've done this. So we don't need to redo that again, potentially. Right. And now we wait. That's it. Within the year, we should be dead. Any moment now. Our Chancellor died. Yeah, okay, I will replace our Chancellor. The only thing that we're paying attention to is going to be that guy. The only thing that we're paying attention to is whether or not it pops up in the corner that somebody else is inheriting the Byzantine Empire. Also, you're that person's... Okay, perfect. That's fine. Also, I'm going to give you a bunch of money. Like, he's obviously going to inherit the money. Let's just give him a pile of cash anyway, just in case. You know? It solves many problems having 2,000 gold sitting around. Right. Cool. And now we wait. Okay. Our wife is pregnant. Cool. Wait, no, not cool, not cool, not cool. Wait, maybe fine? As long as we die before she gives birth, we're fine. If she has birth to gives birth to a son, wait, no, he still won't be next in line, right? Because it will still go down our first son's line of succession, right? Hopefully, but we could designate him heir. He probably can't inherit. Yeah, he probably won't inherit the empire while being a child. We'd have to wait 16 years. No, I don't want to do that. It was a funny thought, though. Okay. Who's inheriting the empire? Still that guy? Still that guy. They've invested a little bit, but not a lot. They're trying to catch up. I'm not going to go to that wedding. I'm about to die. Right. Oh, we're legitimately low on knights. We legitimately don't have enough people in court. That's funny. Okay, you know what we should also do? Just mark these two people. Right. How are you doing? Looks like he's doing fine. Still holds all those titles. People might not like him for that, but that's okay. We might not be earning money due to that, but we gave him money, so that's fine. Because he'll be over his domain limit, probably. And we'll be over our domain limit when we inherit it all back again. It's January. We did all of that in June, so any moment now we should die. Maybe. As Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, this is what I saw there. Is working things out. Influence candidacy. For the Byzantine Empire, not Bavaria. Don't know why that's the default. It's one below Germany and Croatia. There we go. Contribute enough to put them in first again. Right, so they are now firmly in first again. Right. February. We're getting there. Burying the hatchet. Yeah, we'll stop being rivals. This seems like a good time to forgive and forget. Rodwald? You shall be Rodwald. That's fine. You can be Rodwald. My heir is still fine. Let me just test something here. Yeah, so I could designate him heir because he's close. Yeah, the problem is I have no family members who are count as close anymore. We're dead. Okay, okay, okay. This is not a drill. Also, we died at 99 years of age. Emperor Samuel II of the Byzantine... Wait, what was his birthday? Okay, so he was a year away. Emperor Samuel II of the Byzantine Empire has passed on at 99 years of age. He succumbed to a fatal apoplexy. A known murderer, he will atone for his unspeakable crimes in the next life. That must have been why he was hanging on so long. Viceroy David ascends to the throne. Being a talented military tactician, many expect him to lead the estate to many victories on the field of battle. Fatal apoplexy was the cultural head. Was legendary. I actually didn't check whether the guy who just inherited had high prestige. He doesn't. Phew. Okay. He's also called the Evil already. Right, the Evil Emperor Asen. Right. Was a religious icon. We finished. Strategist, inspector, wayfarer, holder body, architect, avarice, august, overseer and scholar, and we're in the wandering lifestyle when we died. We're in 88 wars, 66 offensive, 22 defensive. Hosted 58 activities, 18 of which were in inspection, 11 hunts, 7 chariots races, 7 grand tournaments, 5 feasts, 2 university visits, 2 funerals, 2 hikes, 2 pilgrimages, 1 monument expedition, and a grand wedding. And we attended a tournament and a wedding that we didn't organise. We lost 5 titles upon succession: the Byzantine Empire, the Kingdom of Andalusia, the Kingdom of Balio-Tyrrhenia, the Province of Thrace, and the Magistracy of Byzantium. That was 82 years this person ruled. Wow. That's a long time. Now, we'll continue as Viceroy David. And this means that we can restore Epirus. So, every county with backwater and greater than 50 development will lose the county modifier. Okay, so it doesn't remove it from all, but it will remove it from Epirus, Metzovo, and Buthronum, or Buthrotum. Throughout the passing centuries, Epirus fell to ignominy and presents a shameful shadow of its once prominent past. But We have worked tirelessly to develop our ancestral lands to their former standing. The glory of Epirus shall be restored. Confirm. So they all lost Backwater, so they no longer have lowered levy size, holding taxes, and control growth. That's it. We still have a little bit to restore technically if we wanted to. We could restore these as well, but we've removed it from our holdings, which is the main thing. Cool. Well, this seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you. Also, what are we doing here? Trying to sway this? No, don't sway this guy. It doesn't matter. Oh, actually, one other thing while I remember, so I don't forget. Convert to local culture and missing prestige. Alright, we'll figure that one out. Right. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.